Episode 285 of Boruto just came out today, and I gotta say, I was extremely hyped for this episode. After the last episode when we saw the ring scene, which was a great moment, I gotta say, for this episode, it was stellar from start to finish. I would arguably say this is probably my favorite episode of this arc, because damn, I had chill the whole way through. Cause Sake and Sakura, like you cannot deny it is a better love story than Romeo and Juliet, perhaps. Because like, damn, just seeing Sakura. Yes, just Sakura think about Sake and how the old man was saying how he was talking to her about Sasuke and how Sasuke well, before Sakura came to the prison, that Sasuke was looking at the flowers because they remind her of her, and because they're flowers, they remind her of the literal translation of the name Sakura, which is flowers, and it was just so great to see that. And for Sasuke, it was just so awesome seeing how vulnerable and how open he is to Sakura. Like the fact that it's just so amazing to me seeing how Sakura like he admits that how stubborn Sasuke can be, but he said that is a strength of Sasuke, and it's just so wholesome to see that for both of them. It's just so great to see them together again like that because it's just a great love story, a better love story than Naruto and Hinata. Because when it's just great. That's all I gotta say. But with Sasuke and Jiji, it was so confusing to me because they was laying the apricons out. I was out here thinking like, are we having a picnic? But then they said the apricons are inedible. So I was like, well, what the fuck are you doing with apricons if they're not even editable? Okay, and that kind of stuck out to me because I mean, what's the point of even having it out if you can't do shit with it? And for Gigi thinks he's slick because obviously we all knew he was the traitor, and it just sucked because Gigi was such an awesome character, but like he was being extremely forward. I'm genuinely surprised that Sake didn't pick up on it because I picked up on it when he said that how beautiful the part of the sky that the part of the sky that came from the part of the earth that came from the sky, my bad, and how a meteor fell down, all of that with relate to the ultra particles, and he just being so upfront about it. But Sake, he didn't even suspect anything. He just said what his main goal was the sky filled crater area, and you're just so surprising how Gigi baited Sake and Sakura into going out there and getting the ultra particle. And it was just so crazy to be seeing how Sake didn't pick up on that. You would think he would but he was just more so focused on the ultra particle and helping out Naruto. Which is cool and all. That is great that Sake is concerned about Naruto. And he actually wants to make the journey with Sakura. And for Sakura, she actually managed to figure out the riddle between the map of the heaven and how there are certain seals, certain hand signs they had to do to unseal the map of the heaven. And it was just so crazy how Sakura, she is pretty damn smart. And it was just so funny to me seeing how when Sakura enters the building, literally all the prisoners look at her as she is the most stunning woman they have seen on the planet. You know what I mean? It makes me realize that. It made me wonder if what would happen if the prisoners saw someone as waifu material as Tsunade, Ino, or even Shizune. Like it was just or Kona for that matter. It's just really funny to be seeing how these prisoners are such simps that it's actually hilarious to me. But regardless, I need to get back on track. With Sake and Sakura, they tried to escape out of the prison, and I'm genuinely surprised that they escaped out of the prison with no difficulty whatsoever. Not a single person noticed, and that's kind of surprising to me, but I guess at the same time, though, the reason they didn't make Meno go out to chase Sakura, they didn't have extra security on that cell because they knew they were gonna go look for the ultra particles, so there's no need to have guard specifically on them because they're doing the job for them. And when Sake and Sakura actually managed to reach the lake, that shit is beautiful. Like that shit is honestly really beautiful to look at. It reminds me of the moment where I can't Olga illusion starts to break, and you see that this beautiful imagery of how the Jinjutsu was formed. It was kind of similar to that because this crater, it just looks so damn beautiful. And Sake and Sakura, they have this moment where they reflect on being separated for so long, and it just Sake. He actually just gets vulnerable here, where he actually is wondering, saying how do you want something more to show me my love for you when I'm not around? Because it's just the fact that like whenever I come back to the village, every once in a while, I see that you either have a new hairstyle or Sarada has a new major appearance, and it just I'm missing so much, and it kind of does annoy me. Which I guess I can understand that for Sasuke because Sasuke. Like this is the first real family that he had ever since Itachi, and more really his mom and dad died. And for for Sake to actually miss a good chunk of Sarada's life, it actually is bittersweet. But he's doing it for the better good of the world, so I can understand that part. And for for Sakura, she actually is understanding that like you gotta do what you gotta do. Like our love is as pure as it can be. I don't need no visual representation of our love, even when we're apart, because I'll always love Sake Uchiha. And that just how it will be, and it always will be until we die. And for Sake to actually ask for a different representation of their love while they're away from the building, it's kind of crazy to me because it didn't make too much sense to me. Because if you go back to the Shin Uchiha arc, literally, Sasuke said to Sarada on something along the lines that our bond is powerful just because you exist, Sarada. Yeah, your existence is the sole proof that you need to prove that we have pure love for each other. And it's kind of crazy. So that's why it didn't really make too much sense to me that Sasuke he needed to one up the ring with an actual ring where Sarada, she's never been about physical stuff. I mean, unless she knows what's there, unless she knows what the heart wants, unless she knows that it's a healthy relationship, then she don't need that. She don't need any fancy shit. Like as long as she has Sarada to keep her along, that it's all good. But it's just so damn awesome to see Sake and Sakura again. I can't help but be fucking happy for them because, like, damn, it was just so fucking hilarious when when Sakura was saying how, how he was saying how Sake it started to get wrinkles. It was just so hilarious seeing how they came from almost trying to kill each other to now being so wholesome, laughing together, even making jokes about how Sake apparently has wrinkles now, which he obviously does. It's just so hilarious to me, but regardless. So after that wholesome moment, they actually do start to try to unlock the map of the heavens, and I swear when they do the seal to unseal it, I swear it seems like a god is about to arise from the lake because it has some this holy ass energy that of course only something like the Sage of Sith Pack can do, just seal it into the lake, which. I don't even know why he was sealing into a lake. I don't know, because the ultra particle, they don't seem like that overpowered or anything, because, it's just, it's just ultra particle to cure illness. Like, that's the main point of it. I mean, there's no other main, ability that the ultra particle can do according to my knowledge at the time of this episode, because besides the ultra particle providing energy for the dinosaurs to come back. I mean, that could be used for anything. Like someone, if someone like Madara Uchiha was alive, he could do that pretty easily. Like revive a lot of them. If someone like especially Hashirama, because Hashirama has a lot more chakra than Madara, but someone like Hashirama, he could provide a dozen of Dragon Beast without even needing Ultra Particle because he had the Hashirama cells. So I mean, the Ultra Particles, it's just weird how to say the Sith Pack wanted to steal it for some weird reason. It just doesn't really make too much sense to me. But especially when considering the other things that he steals, like his mom Kaguya. So it makes me wonder if the Ultra Particle have more power than we are led to believe. But I guess we just have to see in the future episodes. But regardless, when they do actually find out that the dinosaur beasts are let loose. The prison is out of control. Sasuke is trying to find Zenzu. Sasuke is trying to find Zenzu while Sakura is going back into the prison to see what's going on. Sasuke actually sees Zenzu and he realizes that Zenzu is just a fanatic. He's just incredibly loyal to this man. He's incredibly loyal to Zendu. And Zendu is not even aware of what Edo Tensei is. Apparently, he just supposedly came up with this way to create dinosaurs all by himself. So, I don't even know how he managed to do that, but he's pretty damn smart. He managed to come with that technology all by himself. Because someone like Toby Rama, he is a Kage level opponent who managed to come up with something like that. So for Zenzu, a regular shinobi who Sasuke himself says he doesn't have a chakra that is comparable to a shinobi. For someone like him to manage to figure out how to do a similar technique to the Edo Tensei, it really does show how smart Zenzu is. And for Sakura, damn, like Sakura, just crazy how these dinosaurs, they were beating the fuck out of these dinosaurs while these dinosaurs were just straight up eating these people alive. And this librarian was almost about to die, and Sakura came at the perfect timing. He beat that dinosaur to the ground, and then and the librarian actually just seemed shocked and stunned. And I mean, who else would be? I mean, have you ever seen a? Have you ever? I mean, he had never seen a person actually punch a dinosaur to the ground with their bare fist. Like if the librarian actually managed to punch Menno to the ground, he just dead off rip. So for Sakura to do that, he obviously surprised. And so Sakura actually managed to tell him to go the fuck away from the prison so they could go to safety. While Sakura, she actually managed to see Jiji, and Jiji is kind of worried about the situation. He trying to convince Sakura that Zendu was not here, that he don't know what's going on and how this came to be. And Jiji at the right moment I actually thought he was trying to hug Sakura, but obviously he stabbed him. And apparently with the kunai, it had a similar poison that the Menno dinosaurs have. And so that's when he figured out, okay, well, you are obviously working for Zendu, and he probably is obviously the person who summoned all these dinosaurs. And for Zendu, I did wonder what was the point of all this? Why did Jiji had to? Why did he go this far along with Zendu's plan? And it's because he supposedly his girlfriend is dead, and I just can't believe that. That is honestly shocking to me that he did all of this to revive his girlfriend, similar to the Obito situation. But I would say this is significantly worse, because the thing about this is when he actually realizes that when Gigi actually makes it the point to say that you actually remind me of my girlfriend Margot, your boy, the way you act. While Sakura, she literally on life support. She looked like she's about to die. She could barely move. And for Gigi to actually I'm assuming this girlfriend of his, she didn't die when she was a child. So he's not necessarily scarred to the point of Obito, where Obito he's seen a lot of shit when he was a kid. This guy, he is a grown man. And you are killing this many people just to revive your girlfriend. Like, what would your girlfriend say if you actually do manage to bring her back? What would your girlfriend say? Like, I mean, I don't know. I think the sacrifice it's not really a good trade off here, and it's just crazy to me that Gigi is that far gone that he's willing to sacrifice many lives just to get his girlfriend back. I mean, it just seems like his girlfriend is like the light of his world for him to seemingly do this. Like without his girlfriend, he seemingly had nothing to live for, and I think it could be a good lesson to Sasuke and Sakura how we'll always have each other even after death or something like that. And I just think that for Gigi, it's just such a shame because he was such an awesome character, but to him going the way he is, him going the route that he's going down, it's just such a bummer because he's just an awesome character. Because he is genuine about the love aspect of this. It's just he's just selfish about when it comes to his own love, while about his own girlfriend, his own priorities. And for Sasuke, it's just damn. Like for Sasuke, he could be hella pissed. Like when I saw that preview, it's like Sasuke obviously. She obviously pissed off. He is obviously pissed off that Sakura, she is close to dying, and it was just so damn crazy. I cannot wait for the next episode. Cause I am so glad that we're finally seeing this. Like I hope they start to do more novel adaptations because shit like this is what makes Boruto exciting. Shit like this is what makes Boruto it's fresh. Yeah, like if we can have more novels beyond just Boruto, that'd be great. But that's not the main focus of Boruto, I should say. And that could take place in the anime. That would be great. Cause I would love to see how these anime original arcs that actually do have this really badass the story concept. Like Sasuke and Sakura going together to jail to order to save Sasuke. I mean, in order to save Naruto. Like that's a cool concept. I mean, considering how it's a similar concept to how Naruto when he went to jail to save I don't remember who he saved, but when Naruto went to jail and in the movie, it was a similar concept. And I thought that movie was fucking badass. And for Sasuke and Sakura to do something similar I just thought it was so. Again, awesome to see how Sasuke and Sakura, they're such a team play. They're so great. I mean, I don't know. I need to start fanboying over Sasuke and Sakura, but they're just great. That's all you need to know. I would love to know your thoughts on this episode as a whole. I would love to know your thoughts on the whole arc as a whole, and what you think about the future of Sasuke and Sakura. Do you actually think that Sasuke is going to die? And Boruto in general. I would love to know your thought and how will Sakura reaction be to that. But regardless, I'll see you guys on the next one.